couple that raised Tulsi Gabbard. They're right here. I'm sorry, we don't have a stage for them, but we have Carol and Mike Gabbard, and their hearts are so full of love, and they raised a daughter with so much love and aloha, and now she's spreading it across the planet. So this is the type of love that they raised her with, and now she's sharing it with all of us. So I'm gonna give Mike the mic so he will speak, and he wrote a song, and we want all of you to engage in the song, okay? So after Tulsi comes and speaks, we will sing the song to her. How's that sound?
Old timer. Aloha! Thank you all. Thank you all for helping Tulsi. And when we left the green room, she was heading over to the spin room because the media is all doing the media interviews, so she's going to be over here as soon as she can. And thank you guys for sticking around. You know, I serve in the state senate back in Hawaii, and I've been there since 2006. And I thought I'd just tell you a couple of stories about Tulsi and getting started before she gets here. And Carol and I, we celebrated our 50th wedding anniversary this last December 27th. Now this young lady, she's from East Grand Rapids, Michigan. She's a local girl, right? We both had summer jobs at Yosemite National Park in 1967. I came out from Florida, she came out from Michigan. I think for you old timers, that was the summer of love, or was it the summer of lust? Let's see, I can't remember. Whatever. We met, fell in love. I came back to Michigan in 1968, and for her to finish her senior year at UM. I got a job at the Ford plant, I'm not sure which town it was in, on the assembly line. Dearborn. I lasted for 3 days. I was in the master break room and I was doing this for 3 days and almost went crazy. And then I moved down to Ann Arbor and started delivering mail, and I would sing at the hotel, the Sheraton Hotel, to earn some money to support us once we got married. But, so fast forward, we're in American Samoa. I was born in American Samoa. I left when I was 1 year old. We go back after college. I'm teaching in the high school. I am a guidance counselor and then one of the deans at the community college. So we have 3 sons. Our middle son, Jai, is right here. And Jai, 2009, Australia.
2009?
I think so. This guy here was Barista of the Year for the entire country of Australia. So if you want to know anything about coffee, it's this dude right here. Anyway, so we have 3 sons. We're living in American Samoa. This is kind of a personal story.
very personal.
But it gives you an idea about who we are and where we come from. And so, you know, we got 3 boys, and I'm saying, okay, we're done. And then, so we decided jointly that Carol would have a tubal ligation, tubes tied, no more kids. And then a couple of years passed, and I started thinking, God, it'd be nice if we had a couple daughters, you know? I mean, and we talked, and I had to twist her arm a little. And now in American Samoa, the medical care there is worse than horrible. But we went to an OBGYN guy that was there. It was from the mainland here, and he said, look, I can untie the tubes. It's going to 50% chance she's going to conceive. 2 months later, after the operation, Tulsi was conceived. She was born in 1981 down there, and then 2 years after that, Vrindavan was conceived. We had Vrindavan, so 2 girls added to our 3 sons. And every Father's Day, for some reason, both of my daughters, they come up to me and they say, "Thank you, Dad, thank you. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here." But again, thank you so much for helping Tulsi. It's a long journey ahead. It's early. Somebody told me that she was the most searched for Google search tonight in the entire country, all 50 states. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign. We can do this. So let's do this together, okay? And I think, Steve, I'm going to sing a little. You got the... I actually hitchhiked. I grew up in the Deep South. I hitchhiked from Florida to San Francisco, playing my guitar. And so I wrote a little ditty I wanted to sing for you guys.
You want me to hold it? You want me to hold it? Okay.
Sorry, do you want the videotape?
I'll do whatever, both. You want to hold it for your father? Or his son will do it. Wait, let his son do it.
She'll bend the arc of history. Tulsi in 2020. Everybody. Tulsi in 2020. Tulsi in 2020. She'll bend the arc of history. Tulsi in 2020. One more time. Tulsi in 2020. Tulsi in 2020. She'll bend the arc of history. Tulsi in 2020.
Aloha. Aloha. It's really nice to be here with all of you and just see the huge enthusiastic crowd. It's really touches our heart and just is such a wonderful thing. Unlike my husband and my daughter, I'm not a politician, so I don't have that much to say. You never get a word in edgewise in my house. But actually, I was the first elected member in our family back in 2000. I was elected to a statewide race for our Board of Education and was on the Board of Education.
Go Pioneers!
Really? Thank you. Yeah, so we weren't at the last debate, and we're saving it to come to Michigan actually this time. So it's really nice to be back in Michigan, especially in the summer, and especially since this heat wave has passed. So know the weather in Hawaii is pretty boring. It's just usually between 70 and 80, you know, with a few passing clouds and a few passing showers. But anyway, we welcome you all to come visit, and especially during the winter. So,
welcome to Detroit.
all right, thank you everybody for coming, and hopefully Tulsi will be here shortly to join us. Aloha.
I also wanted to just mention, Carol mentioned in 2000 when she ran for Board of Education. So she was the one that actually got us started in this whole political thing. And as I mentioned, as a former teacher and guidance counselor, so it's 2002 in Hawaii, and I was trying to figure out, how do you find out, I'm going to run for office as a Honolulu City Councilman, how do you find out what people's interests are? You're going to run for office and represent them in City Hall. So I made a decision to knock on every single door in City Council District 1, roughly 100,000 people, roughly 40,000 homes. So my commitment was 7 days a week from 10 in the morning till 6 at night. I was knocking on doors, introducing myself. After about a week or two, I was talking with Tulsi, and she said, "Dad, I'm thinking about running." And I said, "You mean like around the block?" What do you mean? No, Dad, I want to run for office like what you're doing. There's a state house seat, State House of Representatives. It's open, and Tulsi, as you may have read, she's very, very shy growing up, very introverted. And so I said, "Okay, dear, this is serious business, because people are going to be investing their time, money, and energy in you to represent them at the state legislature, at the state capitol. So I would suggest that you do what I'm doing, knock on every door at least 2 or 3 times in your district." And her eyes got kind of big, and she said, "You mean like people I don't know?" I said, "Yeah, people you don't know. Go knock on their door and give them a flyer and introduce yourself." And then, so she started running for office, and then the first day that she went out going door to door, she came back and I said, "Well, how did it go?" She said, "Well, it went fine. It just took me, I sat in the car for half an hour, building up, doing deep breathing, building up enough courage to knock on the first door." So I got elected to the city council. Tulsi at 21 got elected to the state legislature, the youngest ever to get elected to the state. So here we have Tulsi in the state legislature. I'm on the city council. Carol's on the Board of Education. And there's talk that the Gabbards, there's a conspiracy that we're taking over the state, taking over government in the state.
Yeah, the country.
You can imagine some of the dinner conversations that we would have on some various issues. Very intense. Remember that, dear? Okay. So, yeah. We don't know when she's coming, but again, just please make yourself at home, and we'll talk again later. Thank you again. Aloha, everyone.
Aloha.